Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified. But yeah, in today's video, we're going to be looking at how to make those dope cinematic beats that OZ makes for the likes of Travis Scott. He produced, co-produced Sicko Mode, and he also recently just co-produced Life is Good for Drake and Future. So we're going to be going for a beat in that style. Before we get into the video though, make sure you check me out on my other socials. I'll put a handle down here at prodbyjlib. And with that being said guys, let's get into this one. Hey. Alright, so the first melody is nice and ambient, just like we want it to be. A lot of the beats that OZ makes often start with like an ambient melody, like Life is Good starts with a really ambient pad, so that's what I've done. All I've done is just slap some halftime on it, and I'll probably EQ it as I put the drums in. So next up we're going to come up with like a little guitar melody, and sort of this is key to make the beat a bit more cinematic, because his beats are really cinematic. Alright, really like how this guitar is sounding, so what I'm going to do now is slap a guitar rig on there because it's not got enough sort of like a vibe to it or a feel to it, so I'm going to sort of experiment with some different ones and just see what I get. Alright, so now I'm going to just pitch it up because I feel like the guitar is just right for this track, but it's just a little bit too low in the frequency, so we're going to pitch the first melody up from F minor. We're going to put that in G minor, and then same here, we're in Aeolian and we're at 144 BPM. Alright, so this sample has a lot of low end and effect on it, so I'm going to take away some of the low end because it's really sort of muddy, so I'm just going to do this in Pro Q3. Alright, so here I'm just trying to get rid of a bit of that feedback noise. I'm also going to change the effect on guitar rig. Let's see what else. If we go into the guitar amps, let's go into AC box and get acoustic. Alright, so that is sounding awesome, but to just give it more of a sampled feel, what I'm going to do is just record here, and I'm going to put it into Fruity Slicer and make it more sample-like. So click on play and go. I just really like to do this because it gives you the opportunity to sort of be more hands-on with the sample. So at this point, we've pretty much made some dope cinematic melodies, very simple, and now I'm going to pretty much take what I've recorded in Edison and drop it into Fruity Slicer. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with Fruity Slicer, I'm just going to quickly break it down. By doing this technique, you can kind of reorder the sample and give it a completely different feel, or you can just add more of a stutter and give it more of a vibe. So that's what I'm going to do, give it more of an unstable stutter. We're just going to drag and drop this. We're going to mute the MIDI and we're just going to play this here. So we're going to just send this to the nearest track and we're going to work with it. So this is what we've got. We want to go on to here, which is like a scalpel tool, a slice tool, hit beat, and then when you go into the piano roll, you can pretty much control each chop and slice per beat. So that's just how I do it, and it's a really good way to sort of add more vibe to your melody. So what I'm going to do here is reset this, and have a listen. Okay, so right now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to... Alright, so what I'm going to do is reverse this part here. You can just click reverse. I'm just going to do that. And now we're going to pitch shift, so you can control the pitch in here as well. So we've got a pitch range of 2, so I just want to increase the pitch range up to 12, so we've got a full octave. So we're in G minor, so we're going to pitch up to A sharp minor now. We're going to have a simple hat here. We use the crispy hat. And we're going to just load every 2 steps. And what we're going to do is just adjust the velocities like this to give it more of a real feel. Boom. So I can just copy and paste that. Take the M1 off. And I'm going to leave a space for each snare so it hits a lot harder. There's no hi-hat there. Right, so now we're just going to add a quick open hat to get a bit more bounce going. Alright, I'm also going to preview my new kit that's coming out called Aura. I've got some of the kicks here, they're so fire. Alright, so I'm just going to add this OMG kick from my new Aura kit that's coming out soon. going to use my Lab 808 here. Just going to detect the pitch regions on this so we can tune the 808 to the right pitch. So boom, C sharp. Just going to have to make an adjustment here from C to C sharp on the root. That means every note that's played would definitely be in the correct key. So alright, so the 808's a little bit too long, so we're going to just trim that down. How we're going to do that is essentially here. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to just do a few things to the 808 on here. Going to add British clean, so it hits harder. Then all we're going to do is we're going to add some saturation. Alright, so now we got that where it needs to be. We're going to add some more rims. Whoa, that's bouncy. Alright, so now pretty much what I've realized is the beat's a little bit too slow right now. So we're going to just speed that up. Alright, so we got some clashing with the sample and the bass, so we're going to sort that out now. Alright guys, so that is the cinematic part of the beat done. So now what Ozzy's beats that he co-produces typically look like, typically have like a switch up, so that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to render the melody out into a WAV file, I'm going to reverse it and do some cool stuff with it and make it even harder. Bro, this is gonna go dummy hard, like, that switch up's crazy. Oh my god. this is going to be fire. So got this nice little switch up sample going on here. Let's hear what it sounds like with half speed on. I feel like this is going to go hard. Yo guys, that's the video for today. I hope you guys like this one. This one was a wavy vibe with the switch up in the beat. I thought I'd throw a switch up in there because OZ, you know, like he produced Sicko mode, which has like 2 switch ups. So yeah, I hope you guys like this one. Hope you learned something. If you want to go support the channel, you can check out my website and go check some sounds out. I'm going to be dropping a lot more sounds in the near future. You can also subscribe, hit the like and comment button down below. And check me out on my other socials at prodbyjlib. I'll put the handle down here. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to leave the structure for the beat up for you now. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.